Star vs. the Forces of Evil has officially joined the list of one of the best cartoons of all time, because you know a show is high in rank when it gets a movie special. Star now sits in the company of Phineas and Ferb, The Fairly Odd Parents, and Hey Arnold, just to name a few. Hi, I'm Alyssa with channel Frederator, and today we're going to uncover 7 facts about Star vs. the Forces of Evil's TV movie, The Battle for Mewni. So just cuddle up with a laser puppy and grab your nachos because we're about to get started. Number 1. The basics. There's a lot to cover for this movie, so let's kick things off with the basics. The who, what, when, where, and how, if you will. The Battle for Mewni is a 2-hour television movie for Star vs. the Forces of Evil. The movie consists of the first 7 episodes of Season 3. The first 6 are 11-minute episodes: Return to Mewni, Moon the Undaunted, Book Be Gone, Marco and the King, Puddle Defender, King Ludo, and then there's the 22-minute special finale, Toffee. 7 episodes, 7 facts. Coincidence? I think not. MEWMINATI confirmed! The TV movie premiered on July 15, 2017, and was made available to verified users shortly after on the Disney XD app and Disney XD VOD platforms. While it was great to get a glimpse into Season 3 of the show, we do have some bad news. Sadly, the remaining episodes from Season 3 are not set to premiere until November of 2017. But I'm sure that also means they will re-air The Battle for Mewni, so at least there's that silver lining. The TV movie follows Star as she returns to her home dimension of Mewni, where she discovers that magic is disappearing throughout the kingdom. Star must dig deep and challenge arch-nemesis Toffee in an effort to save her family and kingdom. Number 2. Continuity. Major spoilers here, so if you haven't watched Battle for Mewni, first off, what are you waiting for? And second, I'll give you a chance to pause this video, watch it, and then come back. Okay, ready? Here we go. Return to Mewni takes place a short time after the events of Star Crushed. It's unknown how shortly after, but the balloons in the Diaz house are still inflated, so realistically, it had to be within a couple days. In terms of timeline for the episode, details are a bit hazy. It was revealed in a live animation version of the show, similar to the one The Simpsons did back in 2016, that Star and Moon spent at least 2 weeks hidden in the sanctuary, but otherwise there doesn't seem to be a set period of time. The movie also ends on a major cliffhanger, as we see the crystal encasing the secretly alive Eclipsa butterfly, aka Eclipsa Queen of Darkness, begin to crack. Right now, it's unknown where this is headed, but with a name like Eclipsa Queen of Darkness, I'm going to guess the future isn't looking too bright for Star and company. Speaking of the future, number 3, Toffee's future. Sorry to the fans of the dapper septarian, but it would appear that this is the last time we will be seeing Toffee alive. As far as this special is concerned, it seems highly unlikely that Toffee will be returning at any other point in Season 3. Director and storyboard artist Sabrina Coutinho wanted to make sure she gave Toffee the most epic exit ever, and she succeeded. Star hits him with a magical blast so hard, it literally melts his skin off, leaving nothing but his skeleton. It's pretty gross, and the funny thing is, originally it was going to be even more detailed. Coutinho had originally boarded a couple close-up shots where we got to watch the actual flesh melt and see his skeleton come apart. It is certainly gruesome, but did you expect Toffee to go out in any other way? Look at the guy, he's dripping with style! Unfortunately for him, his skin was also dripping off of his bones, and if that wasn't enough, Ludo drops a pillar on top of said bones. I know what you're thinking, but Alyssa, Septarians can regenerate, there's a chance Toffee will come back. Normally, I'd be 100% on board with this one, except that all signs point to him being gone for good. If the face-melting, bone-crushing combo wasn't enough to convince you, check this out. The production art is named Toffee Lying Dead. Now, I don't know about you, but if he wasn't actually dead, I probably would have named the file something else. Sorry folks, we think he's gone for good, but that's just our guess. Number 4, the Queen of Darkness. Battle for Mewni gives us our first real look at Star's great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother, Eclipsa Butterfly. Up until this point, we've only seen one painting of Eclipsa and heard various stories throughout the kingdom. In Moon the Undaunted, we get to learn more about Eclipsa through one of Queen Moon's flashbacks. Eclipsa is actually the one who taught Moon the spell that severed Toffee's finger, as part of a deal that Moon made with her relative behind the Magic High Commission's back. Also known as Eclipsa's darkest spell, the spell turns the caster's veins black and is overall pretty creepy in general. Here's how the spell goes. Just promise not to use it for evil or anything. We don't need that kind of liability. I call the darkness onto me, from deepest depths of earth and sea. From ancient evils unwoken, break the one that can't be broken. To blackest night I pledge my soul, and crush my heart to burning coal. To summon forth a deadly power, to see my hated foe devoured. The spell was written by Sabrina Coutinho, and largely inspired by Lina Inverse's Giga Slave spell in the anime/manga Slayers. So if you're into spooky dark spells, maybe check it out. Number 5. Heavy moments. It's pretty subtle, but the Star vs. the Forces of Evil crew put in a ton of work behind the scenes to make sure Battle for Mewni felt emotionally satisfying. The episode/movie have some of the darkest and heaviest moments we've seen from the series thus far, and it is completely intentional. We already talked about how gruesome Toffee's death is, but that wasn't all. In the scene just before his death, the storyboard artists took no half measures either. They attempted to go full horror for Toffee's rebirth, and then total devastation for Toffee's execution. They certainly succeeded. Watching Toffee's body reform is terrifying, and then we immediately feel everyone's devastation when they see him standing there without Star. Queen Moon takes aim at Toffee point blank and attempts to unleash her darkest, most powerful spell on him, and then immediately after, Marco punches a hole into Toffee. Let that sink in for a second. He's so upset about Star that he literally punches his fist completely through Toffee's body. Queen Moon had to learn the darkest spell in her 8th great-grandmother's repertoire to sever Toffee's finger, and Marco is walking around punching holes in the guy? That is so metal and so hardcore. Even Eden Cher, the voice of Star, recognizes how dark the show can be. Cher admits that she really would have connected well to the show if it was on when she was a kid, because despite being a cartoon, the show doesn't condescend. It isn't afraid to have emotional moments, which is one of those qualities that separates a good cartoon from a great one. Think about some of the best cartoons on TV these days. Almost all of them can make you laugh at one moment and then make you cry in the next. Number 6. New wand. Keeping up with the show's tradition, Star gets a new wand this season. After Star recovers the last piece of magic in the universe that Toffee has not corrupted, she creates a completely brand new wand from it. As always, the wand is purple with white wings, but the wings are softer edged and look like butterfly wings. The faceplate is of a light blue circle with a gold star and 5 pink hearts. So the wand has a star and butterfly shapes on it. The grip has diagonal purple and dark purple stripes. The yellow crown on the wand's tip is replaced by 2 red horns, like the horns on Star's headband. There is a red heart between the faceplate and grip, like the hearts on Star's cheeks, and the charger at the wand's base appears as a pink crystal instead of the heart base we have seen on the past 2 wands. And most importantly, the 2 halves of the faceplate are joined together again. If you ask me, the new wand feels like it is perfectly designed for Star. Interestingly though, Star's wand was one of the last things designed for the episodes. While drawing the storyboards for the episode, artists had to make up a version of the wand since they didn't know what the final design would look like. In the storyboards, you can see a version of the wand that looks much different than the one we ended up with. Star also uses that last bit of magic to create herself a new mill horse, the magical unicorn that runs on a treadmill to charge the battery that powers the wand. The new mill horse is much younger than the previous 2 that Star has had, and the mill horse has a white coat, a dark blue mane, a yellow horn, and a golden butterfly mark. Number 7. Random quick mini facts. This is a 2-hour movie, and we've only got time for 7 facts. We tried to cover the really major facts for you, but there are so many other tiny ones worth noting, so we're going to quickly go over them right now. Every series has those one-offs or bottle episodes where nothing huge ever happens, and since we know the movie takes place in the main storyline of the show, it didn't feel right to just skip over these mini facts because they might come back at some point. You never know. So let's get cracking. Star's favorite cereal is Captain Blanche's Sugar Seeds, which sound like a fantastic combination of Captain Crunch, Fruit Loops, and Frosted Flakes. Disney XD, if you are looking to expand into the food market and need a taste tester, I'm fully on board with the Sugar Seeds. Whenever Queen Moon goes away, she leaves out clothes for King River depending on how long she will be away for. Since this movie marked the start of the 3rd season, that means we get a new title sequence and a new end song as well. The newest end song was written by series composer Brian H. Kim and the series creator Darren Nefsey. Star gains a new Mewberty form, which is noticeably cooler than her first Mewberty form. Her new form has 6 arms, an orange and gold dress and boots, longer horns on her headband, and large golden butterfly wings. Speaking of which, when Star turns into said Mewberty form, her transformation was half inspired by the later seasons of Sailor Moon Crystal, and half inspired by the transformation sequences in Digimon. Petition to name the new Mewberty form Sailor Starumon? On the show's Earth, there is a teen sadness hotline for all of your angsty teen needs. I really could have used the hotline when I watched Battle for Mewni the first time. But I'm not a teen, so can there be an adult one? Once again, I'm Alyssa, and thanks for watching our 7 facts about Star vs. the Forces of Evil, Battle for Mewni. Which one did you find the most interesting? Is there info we missed that deserves a spotlight? Let us know in the comments below. We have new videos dropping every day, so let us know what show you want us to cover next. Don't forget to click the bell icon to become part of the notification squad. Be sure to subscribe to channel Frederator, and remember, Frederator loves you.